The cave is dark, the fire almost gone. A Denisovan hunter opens his eyes to the sound of wind howling through the valley. The night has been long, and the cold has bitten deep into his skin. Frost clings to his beard, and his breath rises in pale clouds. He pushes himself up, but the silence outside feels heavy to heavy at the cave's mouth. The world stretches out in white and shadow. Endless forests covered in ice. Rivers frozen like stone. Mountains glowing faintly under the weak morning sun. It looks beautiful, but beauty here is cruel. This land shows no mercy. The Denisovan steps outside, his feet sinking into snow. Every sound is sharp, the crack of ice, the call of a raven, the distant rumble of something moving among the trees. His hand tightens around a stone spear. He knows danger waits. In this place, even the air feels like an enemy. Somewhere in the forest, glowing eyes watch. A predator waits, hidden in the snow and silence. The hunter cannot see it, but he feels it. The valley is alive, and it does not welcome him. For a modern human, even a single sunrise here would be the start of the end. The sun rises over the frozen valley, but the light brings no safety. For the Denisovan, morning means the hunt has begun. Hunger pushes them out of the cave, into a world where every step could mean life or death. The air is sharp and cold. Their breath forms clouds as they move through the forest. The snow hides dangers. A snapping branch could be a deer, or a predator waiting. They grip their stone tools tightly, knowing that hesitation is fatal. Every sound matters. A rustle of leaves, the cry of a bird, the sudden silence of the woods. Instinct tells them something is near. The Denisovan crouches low, eyes searching the shadows. Then, movement, a giant beast, massive and strong, grazes in the distance. It could feed the clan for days, but one mistake could also end the hunt forever. The Denisovan moves closer, muscles tense, every heartbeat louder than the wind. A spear is raised, the target in sight. But before the strike can come, the forest explodes with noise. Branches break, snow falls, and a darker shape emerges behind the beast. Something much larger has entered the hunt. The Denisovan is no longer the hunter. He is the prey. The first rays of sunlight touch the valley, but there is no peace. For the Denisovan, the day begins with danger. Hunger drives them out of the cave. The fire is weak, food is gone, and only the hunt can save the clan. The air is cold enough to bite the skin. Each step through the snow feels heavier than the last. The forest around them is silent, too silent. Every shadow looks alive. A broken branch could mean prey, or it could mean death. They clutch their stone spears, their eyes scanning the trees. Then, in the distance, movement. A giant beast, thick with fur and muscle, lowers its head to graze. If they succeed, the clan will eat for days. But one mistake could mean broken bones or worse. The Denisovan lowers himself into the snow, heart pounding like a drum. Slowly, he creeps closer, ready to strike. The beast lifts its head, nostrils flaring. For a moment, the forest holds its breath. Then, before the spear is thrown, the silence shatters. Branches crash, snow scatters, and another shadow moves between the trees. It is no deer, no gentle prey. Something far larger has joined the hunt. The Denisovan's grip tightens. In one heartbeat, the hunter becomes the hunted. Darkness falls over the valley, and the cold deepens. The Denisovan clan huddles inside their cave, a weak fire crackling in the center. They believe they are safe. The night has its own hunters. The forest outside is alive with whisper soft paw steps on snow. Low growls carried by the wind. Predators are gathering. Cave lions, wolves, and hyenas stalk the shadows, drawn by the smell of blood from the day's hunt. Inside the cave, the Denisovans tighten their circle. Spears rest in their hands, eyes fixed on the flickering light. Every snap of the fire sounds louder than before. Every gust of wind could hide something waiting just beyond the dark. Then the silence breaks. Heavy footsteps echo against the stone walls. A growl rumbles so deep it shakes the ground. The beasts are closer to close. The fire is their only shield. If it dies, the clan dies with it. Hands throw dry sticks into the flames, sparks flying upward. But the wood is running out. The predators are not afraid to wait. Eyes gleam in the cave's mouth, glowing like lanterns in the dark. The Denisovans know the truth. Tonight will not be about hunting. Tonight will be about survival. Morning comes, but safety does not. Inside the cave, the Denisovan clan gathers around the dying fire. The hunt has failed. Food is scarce. In this world, weakness is not forgiven. The strongest of the clan stand tall, their stone spears in hand. The others bow their heads, waiting for judgment. Every member must prove their worth. A hunter who returns empty-handed is seen as a burden, and a burden cannot survive long. Voices rise, sharp and angry. One man is accused of failing the hunt, of wasting strength and time. The clan's leader steps forward, his eyes hard as stone. In silence, the accused lowers his head, knowing what comes next. The law is simple. Bring food or face exile. No mercy is given, for mercy means hunger for the rest. To be cast out is worse than death. Is death delayed, with no fire, no tools? No clan to defend you. The Denisovan stares into the flames, fear twisting his gut. Today, he will be tested. If he cannot succeed in the next hunt, he will not see another sunrise. The clan's judgment is final. The cold wind rushes through the cave, carrying with it the taste of fear. The snow falls heavy, covering the valley in white silence. The Denisovan clan huddles close, their bodies shaking with cold. Hunger claws at their stomachs. Days have passed with no successful hunt. The forest is empty, the river's frozen, and the sky shows no mercy. The fire, their last shield against death, burns weak. Every spark matters. Without it, the night would swallow them whole. Children cry softly, their breaths turning to mist. The elders whisper of harder winters. But even they know this storm is different. A brave hunter rises, clutching a frozen spear. His task is clear: gather wood, search for food, or the clan will perish. Stepping into the storm feels like walking into the jaws of an enemy. The snow blinds him, the wind screams, and the cold bites through fur and skin. Each step feels heavier than the last. Back in the cave, the fire crackles lower. Shadows creep along the walls as fear spreads. If the hunter does not return, if the wood is not found, the flames will die, and with it, so will the clan. For in this world, hunger is a slow death, and the cold is a quicker one. The storm outside decides who will live and who will never rise again. The storm breaks, and the valley is silent once more. The Denisovan hunter returns to the forest, searching for prey, but what he finds is not an animal. It is a figure tall, broad-shouldered, with sharp eyes that burn like fire. At first, he believes it is another Denisovan, but then he sees the difference. The stranger's tools are sharper, his spear longer, his movements faster. This is no kin. This is another kind of human. The hunter freezes. Around him, more shapes appear. They step from the trees, their bodies painted with ash, their weapons glinting in the pale sun. The Denisovan realizes he is outnumbered. These newcomers do not smile. They watch him with the cold gaze of predators. Back in the cave, the clan waits, unaware of the danger moving closer. For the first time, Denisovan's face rivals not of tooth and claw but of mind and skill. The question is no longer about hunting beasts. It is about who will rule the valley. The stranger lifts his spear, and the air grows heavy. One heartbeat, one choice, will decide whether blood will spill or an uneasy peace will begin. For the Denisovan, this is not just another hunt. This is the deadliest encounter of all. The fire is weak. The cold bites deeper than ever. Inside the cave, the Denisovan clan knows the truth time is running out. Their bodies grow thin, their strength fades, and their numbers shrink with every passing night. Outside, the valley belongs to others now. New humans move through the forests faster and more clever. The beasts of the Ice Age still prowl in the dark. There is no safe place left. The Denisovans are trapped between hunger, cold, apt enemies on all sides. A hunter looks at his hands, once strong enough to bring down giant prey. Now they shake, too weak to hold a spear. The children no longer cry. They are too tired even for tears. The clan leader stares into the flames, knowing when the last spark dies. So will his people, and then it comes the silence of the end. The fire fades to ash, the cave grows black, and the world swallows their voices. In less than a day, a modern human could not last here. Even the Denisovans, hardened by endless struggle, could not endure forever. They vanish into history, leaving only bones, tools, and traces in our blood. Their final hour has come, and no one is left to tell their story.